everybody. Okay, this is going to be a real quick video to show you my Book of Shadows. I've gotten a few email requests and comments about how to do a Book of Shadows and what's the best way to do one, how to do one. The best way that I would recommend to do one for you is whatever is easiest. I know people do them online. You can do them on the computer or you can do them in journal form. I choose to do them on the computer because I type faster than I write. So without further ado, I'll show you my family Book of Shadows. This is my book. As you can see, it's in a 3-ring binder because I'm constantly adding to it and updating it for various reasons. So in the front pocket I have my the things that I use like twice a month. This is for Esbats, Sabbats. The Esbats being new and full moon. So I've got that. I also have the Charge of the God and the Goddess. This first section I have tabs. I don't know if you can see. The first section I have the Wiccan Rite. I've got explanations of different pagan traditions. What I believe magic is, Makeru, which is one of the principles that I go by. Again, the Charge of the God and the Goddess, and the Charge of the Crone. And also a couple articles about altar making and everything like that. And then this is a picture of one of the altars that I've done. And the first tab I have general information. This I have God and Goddess correspondences, and I've got also my alignments, like, you know, some printouts of like Flora, she's my goddess that I do, and then Mott and a couple other ones. I explain the elements, color correspondences, spells using the elements, days of the week, ritual items, let me see, how to charge and consecrate items, words of power, protection spells, protective shields. So just basic general items that I have and that we use a lot. The next tab I have is for my Esbats. I explain how to set up a circle when you're doing Esbat, like an outside ritual, how to call the quarters, how to cleanse the space, how to call the goddess and the god. I also have recipes for cookies, for your Esbat cakes and ale. And then I also have an explanation of the moon void, of course, as well as the new and waxing moon, the full moon, the blue moon, and the waning and dark moon, and spells and rituals that you can do for each of those. The next tab I have is for the Wheel of the Year. And this one, I explain, it's got like the explanations of each Sabbat, the meaning, correspondences, recipes, various things that you can do for that. And the next tab that I have is my divination tab. This one explains how to use a pendulum, how to scry, how to make and use and interpret runes. And then I've also printed off our astrology charts. And last but not least, I have my personal pages. Whenever I do a spell and I want to make sure that I remember everything, I type it out, verbatim, everything I'm going to say, everything I'm going to do, and then once that's completed, then I put it in my personal pages. My oldest son went through his naming, so I typed out a very elaborate naming ritual and everything, and so that's in here as well. And so this is just an example of how I've done my Book of Shadows. I hope you've enjoyed seeing it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or send me an email. I would be glad to hear from you, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. And I hope this has helped anyone who is interested in making a Book of Shadows or wanting to do a family Book of Shadows if they practice with their family. So blessed be, and I hope you guys have a great evening.